Alright guys, this is going to be a quick video on how to find the perfect bass notes in your samples. So basically take any sample you want in FL Studio. You want to go to the top left, click here, go to extract stems from sample. This will separate all the sounds. This is important because the next step needs more isolated sounds. Okay, so what we have now, I've extracted all the sounds. Let's mute all the tracks. Now we have the bass. Okay, so in real life, you know, when you guys have bass guitars and stuff, they're not like dun 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 dun. You know, there's different pitch slides and different things you could do with the bass guitar. You can't really program that into MIDI. You have to play that by hand, unless you have really skilled ears and all this type of stuff. So anyhow, we're gonna double click here, send this to channel 2 in this case. We're gonna open up our mixer. We're gonna run this bass into Melodyne. Let's hit the transfer button. And now we're gonna record the audio into Melodyne. So before I do this, actually, let's delete all this. We need to go to where it says algorithm. And actually it looks like, okay, we have to set the default, and I'm going to set mine to polyphonic sustain. So this is usually what, you know, your thing is on. Now, if you're dealing with bass, melodic might be more suitable because you're listening for one note most of the time. So it's more of a monophonic approach. Anyhow, hit transfer, hit play. So Melodyne is now recording what it's hearing on this channel, which is the bass. And because the bass is separated, we can now target the notes a lot easier. Now, like I said, with bass, here's the actual pitch moving in and up and down. Okay, you cannot program this into MIDI, at least where it is right now. Now with MPE you can, but currently with just simple MIDI, you cannot do this. So that is not going to be programmed into you guys as a MIDI. I just want to make that very clear. Okay, so the pitch is bending from here down to here. It's not going to show up in the MIDI. We're going to go to settings, save as MIDI, and let's save this as delete bass. So now what we could do is turn off Melodyne. We're going to open up any instrument you guys want. In this case, let's just load up 3X OSC. Turn down oscillators 2 or 3, pull down your coarse pitch, and then right click, go to piano roll, go to the piano roll options, go to file, import MIDI file, and let's find that bass MIDI that we just created. Now this should map out the notes that we heard from the sample. So let's pull this over one bar. That's hard to hear, so let's pull it up. Now there's some flaws in here, like right here. I'm just gonna hit Control G to group those notes. So basically you guys just have to set the time, and now keep in mind, the MIDI exports at the tempo of the sample. So if you import MIDI from a different tempo, it's not going to line up. Okay, so you guys have to manually go and figure out the exact tempo. So that's why the notes, if you quantize it, it won't make sense. But it did pick the right melodic notes. Let's pull this up an octave. So there's probably a couple notes off, but now that you guys have the note structure, you can now quantize this, move the notes around. Again, the first step though is you need to find the tempo of the actual song that you're sampling from, and you need to chop a sample, which I have videos on how to chop samples, so that when you import your MIDI, it's actually on the grid. Okay, I don't have time to go through every little thing, but that's how you guys. Now, if you guys want to quickly kind of roughly do it, you could hit Control A, hit the arrows over here and try to line it up. So it goes boom, 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 boom. So boom. I forgot the timing, but so you guys can see, you really have to like know the tempo. Okay, so I'm not going to bore you to tears about the nuances, but that's how you do it. Subscribe if you're new. If you want to learn more about FL Studio, go to busyworksbeats.com/FL Studio. Melodyne does not come with FL Studio. Peace out, guys.